everyone. Say hello. Tell me where you're at. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to give away socks today. Who's ready? Who's ready for some socks? I'm going to give away the socks from the week, and I'm going to show you the socks that we're going to give away next Friday. They're super cute. Super cute. Tayson picked out my shirt today. It says, "Let's be alone together." Super fun. It's actually new. Good morning. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Dude, it's so hard for me to get into the vibe of being in my office. I feel like it's so big, it's so loud. I feel like the entire house can hear me. I kind of miss my little closet, but I can't stream live from my closet to the software system that I'm using. So I'm going to have to just get used to it. Good morning, Lucy. Hi. Giving you a second to hop on. Okay, guys. So this morning, I'm really trying to keep my energy up because, but we're going to talk about something a little humbling, but we'll still do it with positivity. It is sock day. I know it is sock day. Oh, I just realized that I didn't even bring in the socks that I'm going to wear. That's okay. We'll give away socks, and I'll show you the socks that we're going to do for the giveaway next Friday. So when I was doing my daily scroll, need plants. Who needs plants? I need plants. While I was doing my daily scroll this morning, I actually I have an interview for a conference this afternoon, and I'll post it on my page. I think it's going to be really good. It's for parents, the resilient parent, right? Dealing with kiddos and trying to keep your positive energy up when you're dealing with all the things that kids have going on. It can be really, really tough. And so that is what the conference is about. And so I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I've gone through with my own kiddos and things that I see with my clients to better help them, and just the whole like shifting the communication in your house with your kids. So it's going to be great. And I'll post it because I actually am also doing a free special with it. So I want you guys to be able to take advantage of that too. But as I got up early to put together my little bio and everything for my good morning, Amber. Congratulations on your wedding for your daughter. I saw that. Beautiful pictures. Good morning, May. I'll post that stuff. But as I was scrolling around the Facebook this morning, I just felt like a lot of people on my own personal page had lost a loved one. And so I thought this would be a good time to talk about that. So also my own grandmother is currently pretty close, I think, to passing herself. She's such a lady of just, she has so much will. She has so much strength. And it's been incredibly crazy to watch her as she's been given this timeline, right? And she just keeps going past because she's just a fighter. But you know, there just comes a time when no matter how strong we are, how mentally courageous we are, or how much of a fighter we are, right? It just ultimately is not something that we can overcome. And so I wanted to come on today because I wanted to share with you the beautiful part of someone passing. And I know for a lot of you, you're like, what? The beautiful part of someone passing. You know, obviously, like my whole platform is finding the beauty and finding the peace in every situation. And so I'm going to talk about this differently than what you've probably heard other people talk about. I've lost people in my life. I would say, you know, until my first husband passed away, I don't really think I ever even had to deal with someone passing away. I had all my grandparents were still alive. I had never lost a family member. I really hadn't lost anyone close to me. I, in fact, can remember having this exact conversation with my first husband about how we had never been affected by anyone dying. And so who would have thought that really my first experience with losing someone close would have been my own spouse? Not to mention then just a few years later, losing my daughter. Like, I mean, it's still something that I have to wrap my head around sometimes. But let me tell you about how you can find peace in this. So as my grandmother gets closer to passing, I feel love and peace and just a beautiful moment of this spiritual movement. And I hope that this is radiating with you guys. I hope that I'm able to really help you feel what I'm feeling here. So here's what we just have to remember, okay? We're here and it's such a temporary moment. I really encourage you to think past your physical body. Think past your physical existence right now because it's so temporary. And yes, for those of us that are here, when someone passes on, it feels like a tear. It feels like such a huge loss. But when in all reality, it's actually just a beautiful part of the process. And the person that passes away has so much more power to give you back from the other side because all of their human natural restrictions are gone. And I am 100% telling you that when someone passes to the other side, their ability to connect with you, and I'm just going to call it your spirit guide. You can call it whatever you want, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the moment that my grandmother gets to the other side and can become one of my spirit guides. I am excited for the ability that I have to meditate with my daughter. I'm excited for the energy that I still share with her, the strength that she gives me on a daily basis. A lot of times when I'm working with a client and I feel like I get stuck or I get a little trapped, that's my go-to. That's my go-to. I reach out to my daughter and I reach out and ask her like for guidance to help me when I'm working on a client, like help me to understand, help me to have inspiration, help me to have an impression of what I can best do to help this person. That's where I get my peace from. That's where I get my love from. That's where I get my understanding that I have this beautiful gathering of people that when I pass myself is ready to embrace me. I'm not scared to pass away. I'm not afraid of what's on the other side. I can feel it. I know that it's there. I know that there's a beautiful thing. And I have so many ancestors and so many people that I am going to be embraced with. And it's going to be a beautiful moment. For those of you that, believe in your savior, think about the beautiful moment that you have being embraced back with him. Think about it's a beautiful thing. I don't like to think about death and as passing as the end of anything. It's truly the beginning of something. We are living in this little teeny weeny just physical existence. It's just a little moment. It's a time for you to go away to college. It's a time for you to learn. It's a time for you to serve others, to learn about yourself, to find your talents, to find your beauty. I honestly believe that your number one goal here is to figure out how to love yourself so that you can love other people and help them along this path. That is what the ultimate goal here is. Okay. So, I'm going to leave you with that. I just want you to feel a little bit of peace. If those of you that are struggling, if you've gone through this before, it isn't the end. It is ultimately the beginning of some beautiful thing that we just can't fully understand because you know what? As a human being, we have this veil. We've lost so much of our understanding and we're just kind of spiritual idiots right now. I'm just going to put it out there, right? I'm going to add that little sarcasticness there. But just know that there really is a connection. There is a beautiful connection. I 100% can tell you that your ancestors are there as spirit guides. If you allow them, you get quiet. That's why people love to meditate. Let it come, let it flow. Let them talk to you. Let them inspire you and turn that into something beautiful. So I'm excited. I want my grandmother to be free of pain. I want her to rejoice in the arms of my grandfather again. I want my daughter to embrace her in a hug. And I want her to be able to connect back with me and to help give me strength as I finish my life here. So there we go. Okay. All right, guys. So let's move on now. Let's give away some socks. So my winner for the socks for this week, her name is Melissa Lockhart. So Melissa Lockhart, congratulations, my dear. You have won my bee socks. Okay. So I will attempt to message you through my Facebook page, but sometimes that goes into your spam. And so you do not always get it. And so hopefully you will see this and bam. Okay. So what socks are we going to give away? Oh, also, Melissa, you also win a session, a blocked emotion session. So you can focus on getting rid of any past trauma. You can focus on getting rid of chronic pain. You can focus on communication better with others. Whatever you would like, my dear, you get a free session. So you'll see that little card in your envelope for a free session. And then this week, you guys, I found these socks. I thought they were so cute. So here we go. This is what we're giving away. Who loves Baby Yoda? Okay. Now, I found a pack of socks that contained Baby Yoda. And because I love you, I'm actually giving you the cutest one in the pack. I should have really just bought 2 packs, but these are going to be the socks that we're going to give away next Friday. Aren't they so cute? They're Baby Yoda socks. I have my selfie light on, so you can't really see. They're actually a lot darker purple than they look on the camera, but these will be the socks for next week. So how do you win? I will post a picture of them on the Facebook page. So all you have to do is you can share the actual sock photo. You can share any of my videos. It helps if you type shared. It just makes sure that I can see who shared. And then on Fridays, I do a random giveaway for the socks. So anyone that's sharing right now, you actually are entered for next week, since I picked the winner for the socks before I go live on Friday. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Friday. I have a crazy weekend. You know, I'm just taking one of those moments where I'm just like, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to ebb and flow with life because I have to work tomorrow. I feel like my schedule is totally out of whack. I'm obviously dealing with family issues. So I'm just going to relax my shoulders and I'm just going to breathe it out. Try it. It works so good. Okay, guys, love you much. Thanks for joining, and I hope you have a beautiful day.